March Madness is about buzzer beaters and Cinderellas, but let's face it, most people watch these thrilling events through the prism of their brackets. And that now universal concept of filling out a bracket with all of your picks for the NCAA tournament may have started at this bar on New York Staten Island called Jody's Club Forest.
So this is my dad here. These were two long-time employees of ours.
Terrence Haggerty here is Jody's son, and he says the tradition began back in 1977.
What I was told a million times, from my father, before he passed, was that, they were just hanging one day, and he was a creative guy, and, he would like to come up with some things to add business.
He says it initially started with just 88 people paying $10 a ticket to guess the Final Four, but not for long. By its final year in 2006, the winnings were apparently $1.6 million. And Terrence said over the years they had entries from elected officials, legendary sports radio celebrities, and even people overseas.
We were getting calls from California when the war was going on in Iraq. There were tickets being sent to Iraq.
But for the record, there is someone else who claims to have invented the concept of a March Madness bracket. In Kentucky, a postal worker named Bob Stinson, who passed away in 2018, apparently started making his own brackets in 1978. When asked how confident he is that his dad is the sole inventor, his son Damon told the Associated Press, "Yes, 100%. And he went on to say the true 1 through 64 were going to go round by round. That literal format is what he started with.
Thank you, lunch.
But either way, whomever truly invented the bracket, I would imagine both Damon and Terrence have equal pride in their fathers and the memories their ideas led to for millions of people.
We never in a million years would have ever imagined where it got.
My favorite tidbit from Jody's pool was that the cash multi-entries got to be too large for the bar, and at one point they had to ask a nun to hold on to a good chunk of all of the collections. They trusted that nun. Maybe it was Sister Jean. In New York, for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
I think there are a few things in the nation that captivates everybody like March Madness.
It does.
Even those who aren't sports fans find themselves filling out brackets and getting involved because, team sports, all the kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know. My family, we have one every year, and I don't really watch all the basketball games. I really just watch the Oklahoma Sooners just because that's where I went.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to fill out a bracket because last year I won some money with my family. I did it. I was so happy. I was so happy.
So I might have to have you fill out my bracket.